Do you struggle with goal setting? You need to watch this video. One of the strategies that I use for my goal setting that has really helped me is something that I call the big three. Now, explaining it in very simple terms, the big three is basically in a year, I would look at, even if I don't achieve anything this year, what are 3 things I must achieve to count it as a successful year? So I'll write out these 3 things. Now, I would now ask for January, what are the big 3? For February, the big 3, and I will do this up to December. Now, the big 3 for each month must be linked to the big 3 for the year. And of course, after I've done that, for January, I would now think, for week 1, what will I do that will help me achieve that big 3 for January? I am not doing the big 3 for the year in that week. I am not even thinking of achieving the big 3 for the month in that week, because I am going to break that big 3. I will break it down into bits week by week. So I would say, for this my big 3 for the month, what can I do for this first week? What can I do for the second week? What can I do for the third week? What can I do for the fourth week? And if there's a 5th week, what can I do for the 5th week that would help me achieve this my goal? So that's basically how I would break it down. And then down to the daily. For the day, I would now say, okay, for today, what can I do? 3 things. What are 3 things that I must do today that would help me towards this? Now, what it helps me with is that it helps me streamline my goals. And ever since I started breaking down my goals this way, I've found it way easier to hit my goals. I've also found it harder to postpone it, like to procrastinate, say I'll do it later. I've already broken it down, so let me just start executing. The hard part is actually breaking it down to very easy steps. So I'm going to give you an example, okay? So my big 3 for this month is creating 6 months worth of video content. Now, that is my number 1, big 3. The second one is, for this month, I would like to lose 4 kg. And the third one is that I am doing some back-end work on launching a new program. The new program is yet to be mentioned. So these are the 3 things that I would really like to achieve this month.